Hi, my name is Chrissy Benton. I was assigned chapter 12 of The Outsiders book by S.E. Hinton. I'm not quite sure what pages of the book are chapter 12 because I majorly read the book via audiobook. So I finished the book earlier today, and I had read The Outsiders at 8th grade year, but I didn't really remember too much about it other than Ponyboy's name, and the greasers and the Socs, and how Ponyboy and his friend got into trouble and they had to run away. That's pretty much all I remember. So my claim is that Ponyboy does not Ponyboy defies the stereotype of a greaser because he was really into books and poetry, and he cared a lot more than the typical greaser. Also, just another side claim of mine that wasn't a part of this is that I personally think that chapter 12 was the saddest chapter out of all of them, just because you spend the entire book growing to love Ponyboy and what makes him different than all of the other greasers. And then chapter 12, you really just see him lose that light after he experiences the death of Johnny and Dallas. So, and just that he seemed to be at a really unfair disadvantage with all of the classism that is displayed throughout the entire book. The one word that stood out to me throughout reading the entire chapter was just really heartbreak, honestly, especially when Soda Pop runs out because Ponyboy and Derry are fighting, because my heart just really went out to him. You could really tell that his emotions were on his sleeve, and especially whenever Ponyboy said something about how Derry was only 20 years old, and since I'm only 20 years old, I couldn't imagine having to go through and do all the things that Derry had to for his brothers, and it really made me appreciate the character. Yeah, and I think all of these things really support my claim, because they as like the typical Grease stereotype that was explained at the very beginning of the book, the prologue, you go throughout the entire book, and especially at chapter 12, you just see Ponyboy really defy those characteristics. You see he just kind of shuts down, and I know, like, greasers say that they don't have like a lot of emotion and they're tough, but the fact that he just shut down so hard kind of proves that he was different from all the rest, because he had to have some compassion in the beginning in order to go numb. So yeah, that's my take on chapter 12, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.